apparently one man does this with a rake. Hell no, man. He is getting assistance from his alien friends.
Don't you stop it! Stop T-posing at me, sir. I know your tricks.
Hello, all you Clear Chris Evans clones. Welcome back to EmKay. My name is Jack, referencing you all as some very attractive Hollywood heartthrob.
Because you are, and don't you dare forget it.
Today it is a time for some more damn interesting content. It's all the good posts from Damn That's Interesting, so sit down, zip your butt, and enjoy today's video. One of Oklahoma's landmarks came into being literally by accident. A cement truck rolled over on its side on Winganon Road years ago, and because the mixer was full of concrete and too heavy to move, it has since been turned into a faux NASA space capsule by artists. But remember, artists is one of the most useless and pointless professions in the world, folks. Japan had issues with crow nests on electrical infrastructures, so they went and destroyed all of the nests, which prompted the local crow population to just build more nests, far in excess to what they actually needed. Damn, do not mess with the crows in Japan. That is like Class A petty revenge. The seal is perfectly illuminated for about 1 minute on Veterans Day every year. Memorial in Anthem, Arizona. Again, a reminder, artists is one of the most useless and pointless professions in the world. Okay, maybe this is more architecture, but still, same level of creativity. I mean, come on, this is insane. In a cool way. I do appreciate that they actually barricade it off so people actually get to see it instead of standing in front of it all the time. Nikola Tesla describing a cell phone in 1926. When wireless is perfectly applied, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain, which in fact it is, all things being particles of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance. Not only this, but through television and telephony, we shall see and hear one another as perfectly as though we were face to face, despite intervening distances of thousands of miles, and the instrument through which we shall be able to do all of this will fit in our vest pockets. It's rather astounding me reading this and just knowing that this was an actual theory and just hopeful belief back then. Though I do wonder how he'd react and if he'd be so adamant about creating this technology if someone showed him TikTok.
Dear God. Burn it all!
I took a picture of oil on soap water and it looked like planets. Hey, wow. All those planets, they actually look like Uranus. No, I'm talking about the planets. Anyway, look at all the gas coming out of Uranuses. When Volvo invented the 3-point seatbelt in 1959, they made the patent free for all competitors to use in order to save lives, because it had more value as a free life-saving tool than something to profit from. Yeah, I'm sure that's what the belief was. Definitely not influenced from the fear of backlash for trying to take money profits over actual life-saving necessities. 365 puzzles for the price of one. Oh, damn, that is really creative. I would give up on that on the first week. Just draw the numbers over the puzzle pieces like, screw it, I found it. Meanwhile, on BBC News, old people line up to clean radiation in Japan. Quote from Mr. Yamada, "I am 72, and on average I probably have 13 to 15 years left to live. Even if I were exposed to radiation, cancer could take 20 or 30 years or longer to develop. Therefore, us older ones have less chance of getting cancer." Basically, a group of 200 plus retirees are volunteering to expose themselves to high levels of radiation so the younger men and women don't have to, making the ultimate sacrifice to protect the lives of their children and their children's children. I swear, if there isn't a heck of a memorial statue in their honor, there should be riots. An American prisoner of war was nicknamed the Incredibly Stupid One by his Vietnamese captors. Upon returning to the US, he provided the names of over 200 prisoners of war, which he had memorized to the tune of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Guess he wasn't that stupid now, was he? This is Teardrop, made and installed by the Russians to honor those who died in 9/11. Wow, whoa. This doesn't deserve some lame little gag or quip from me. This is honestly incredible. Just look at that, it is huge. Someone let me know where this is, I want to check it out. At Tikrit, Iraq, there's a 6-foot-tall monument of the shoe that journalist Muntanda al-Zayedi threw at George Bush. I've definitely butchered that name, but screw it, he's got a beautiful monument sort of in his honor, so it's fine. I do believe it's a thing in their culture where having a shoe thrown at you is like one of the biggest forms of disrespect, because it's like you're less than the ground and dirt that you walk upon. Something along those lines. I'm sure someone will clarify it for me much more thoroughly in the comments. Do your thing, fact police. Lunar eclipse and Mars across the sky. I do believe in Pac-Man. I do like to wonder how the science would play out with these moons so close together. I'd figured eventually they'd all just crash into each other and cause a lot of bits to crumble away, and at the end of the day, we'd have thousands of meteorites coming to kill us all. Just beautiful. After the fall of the Soviet Union, a city in Ukraine was getting rid of all their communist statues. A local artist converted the last remaining one into Darth Vader. Whoa, yo! That is some spicy symbolism. Is it like made of the same materials and everything? Like, how exactly did you achieve this? So I guess it's not like anyone was going to interrupt him, just defacing a statue of an old dictatorish guy. This is a bird, it's called a tit, and that's a rat. It's a tit for rat. So it turns out great tits can and do kill and eat other birds and small mice when food is scarce, particularly during winter, and I just cannot get over this picture. It looks like the kind of photo hunters take with their kills. I'm losing it.
Yes, hello, I'm a small little titty. I just grabbed this guy before he could reach into his burrow. Pretty happy with this kill. Yeah, please like and follow for more.
This tree grew inside the stop sign. Ooh, what? I gotta zoom in on that. Whoa! I'm surprised nothing sprouted out of the little holes as well. I feel like this tree symbolizes every single person who's tried to fit into a shirt that's just not big enough for them anymore. Can we actually make this a purposeful thing now, with all signs just have a tree grow inside them? This is awesome. When filming the final scene in Kingpin, where Bill Murray's character bowls 3 strikes in a row, Murray actually did bowl 3 strikes in a row on the first try. His celebrations and the crowd going wild were both genuine. Next minute, everyone clicking off this video to look up this on YouTube.
Don't do it! Just wait for this one to finish!
I know you're curious, I was too. I may have done a sneaky little watch just as I was reading this one. Open it in a new tab, watch it later. Thank you, I love you. Marion Stokes, a Philadelphia woman who began taping whatever was on television in 1979 and didn't stop until her death in 2012. The 71,000 VHS and Betamax tapes she made are the most complete collection preserving this era of TV. They are currently being digitized by the Internet Archive. And there you have it. Anyone can be a historian if they're bothered to. Though I can only imagine what her garage and closets looks like. Just piles of black little boxes. Pretty cool to get into a hobby that ends up transcending your own lifespan. Dr. Barry J. Marshall was convinced that H. pylori bacteria causes stomach ulcers, but no one believed him. Since it was illegal to test his theory on humans, he drank the bacteria himself, developed ulcers within days, treated them with antibiotics, and went on to win a Nobel Prize. So what you're telling me is that he is in fact not human! See? Because technically, he'd be illegal, but it wasn't, because he's not human. I knew it! Reptilian people do exist, and they're trying to make our lives healthier and safer, those sick monsters. My grandmother's vaccination card from 1919. She lived another 97 years after taking an untested vaccine. Wow, look at the way they documented things back then.
New successful vaccination. I hereby certify that on the 26th day of when? 1919, I vaccinated the person's name, age 6, address, yeah, whatever. And that on the 2nd day of September 1919, I find a resulting sore. which, in my opinion, means a successful vaccination.
Just imagine the uproar from anti-vaxxers if this is how we still verified the efficiency of vaccines. Good to see that your granny did live long and prosper, though. That's nice.
Doing the time warp.
Yep, I'm proud of this. Didn't even use any tools. Just found this random red rock in a weird-looking glove.
In 2014, NASA emailed a wrench to space. When an astronaut aboard the International Space Station required a ratcheting socket wrench, the space agency had one designed and then emailed the file to him. Then, a 3D printer aboard the ISS built the tool in 4 hours. It was the first time that an object had been designed on Earth, but built in space. Man, just imagine the future when 3D printing becomes such the norm that it's like next to your printer at your office. Don't need to cut a new key, just print another one. Imagine walking through a museum and finding a 100-year-old painting of yourself from another life. I see what's going on here. You clearly time traveled, got caught out because you forgot that guy did a painting of you one time, and now try to make a meme to cover yourself up as like oh, what a coincidence. I see your game, Doctor, but I'm not playing. But I will play with some fan art with today's work by Shakify. Apparently the first one didn't really get noticed, it died in the news. So they drew this one a little while ago and hope it gets featured. Well, you're in luck because that's all we have time for, folks. Hope you enjoyed today's video, had a good laugh or two, or just enjoyed some fun, interesting facts. If you could please like this video to show your appreciation, subscribe, all the buttons, slap them all over. I'm kidding. Here's the artwork. Yay! Look how pretty. Blue, purple. I was gonna say blue, but clearly I'm colorblind. Purple. Thank you. Congrats on being shout-outed per Shakify, and thank you once again for the artwork. Of course, you yourself can post your own artwork in the EmKay subreddit. Hopefully, it doesn't get drowned out like their first attempt did. But anyway, yes, that is the end of things here. Already said what I said, so my name has been Jack. You have been a lovely person. You've been smelling so good today. Is that a new cologne? Yep, that's... I don't know how to really segue these things to a proper outro. You can watch that Kingpin video now if you want. Bye!